Yeah, Katie, I'm sure the birds in Australia are mean. Let me tell you, okay, I wasn't gonna do this story, but here we are. I was an animal handler for a long time. I was an edutainer, they called it. And I took like snakes and lizards and alligators to schools and I taught kids all about them. I loved it. Loved it. Great job. So fun. Well, I worked with some incredibly dangerous animals. I'm talking like monitor lizards that were taller than me and weighed probably just as much. These huge monster animals. Giant alligators, like the biggest alligator I worked with, I think he was like 8 feet. Big dude, terrifying. And like the worst injury I ever got didn't come from a snake, didn't come from a lizard, didn't even come from a crocodile. And we've had some mean crocodiles that I've worked with. No. The worst bite I ever got was from an Australian bird. He wasn't from Australia, but like the species is from Australia. It's a cockatoo named Buddy. Buddy hated most men. In fact, Buddy hated Buddy really bonded with the owner's wife. Like they were best friends. And so he just decided that he hates specifically the owner, but also anyone who cohorts with the owner. They're enemy number one in this bird's book. So he's just not a fan. He's not friendly to men at all, but I still had to clean his cage and make sure he was okay. So I got in there and cleaning. He tricks me, man. He freaking tricks me. He walks up and he's just like, he making those eyes, just like, I'm not doing nothing. And so I reach out, I'm like, oh, hi, buddy. I go to scratch his neck, and he bit me so hard. It hurt so bad. I was bleeding. I put a Band-Aid on it. It was fine. I thought it was going to be okay. I ended up at Instacare like 4 days later because the bite wouldn't heal, and then it got infected. And I could feel like my whole arm getting really hot. So I went to the Instacare, and the doctor's like, wait, what? I've never seen a bird bite. Like, Instacare, I'm sure, is just a lot of stitches and bruises and people, needing IVs and stuff. So, like, a bird bite for this man was so exciting. It was like an exotic vacation for this guy. So he's like, I gotta go look this up. I don't even know what diseases birds carry. I don't know what kind of prescription to give you or anything. I'm like, great. So while this scholar went into the other room and researched bird diseases on my behalf, I'm sitting there like, what if there's something crazy that birds can carry? It turns out that it's mostly just like staph infection, like most, gross bites and nail salons. But birds are way more dangerous than crocodiles. You heard it here first, folks. Don't go playing with crocodiles, though, just in case. It's not a good idea.